Welcome to this lecture video. In this video, I am going to explain modern physics under which Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, which comes under module 4 of engineering physics prescribed by VTU. So here I am going to discuss the following points, that is Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, physical significance of Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, applications of uncertainty principle, that is non-existence of electron inside the nucleus. So these were all the points that I am going to discuss here. First, let us concentrate on Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So here we have to consider a particle which is moving with certain velocity v. So if that is the case, as according to Heisenberg uncertainty principle, it is impossible to determine both the exact position and exact momentum of a particle at a given instant of time. The product of uncertainties in these quantities is always greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. So here the uncertainty in the position is considered as delta x and uncertainty in the momentum is considered as delta p. So delta x into delta p is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. So this is what the equation given by Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So the different forms of Heisenberg uncertainty principle, that is the first case already discussed as delta x, delta p. So position and momentum is taken into account and the corresponding uncertainty products, that is delta x into delta p is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. If we consider energy and time, then delta E into delta T is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. And at the same time, if we consider the angular momentum, that is delta L, and the angular displacement, that is delta T, then delta L into delta theta is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. So these were all the different forms of equations given by Heisenberg related to uncertainty. Now when we come back to the physical significance of uncertainty principle, so the statement, it is impossible to determine both position and momentum of a particle at a given instant of time. Instead of that, one can think of probability of finding the particle at a certain position and also probability value for momentum of the particle. So such probabilities can be made by means of some mathematical functions such as probability density functions in quantum mechanics. So this is what the physical significance of Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So here it introduces the concept of probability. It can be used to find lifetime of electrons in an excited state. It can be used to show that electrons do not exist inside the nucleus. So this is what the significance of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Now let us discuss about the applications of Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So here we are going to consider and prove the non-existence of electron inside the nucleus. So everybody knows that an atom consists of nucleus and around which electrons are all revolving. So now here the problem is whether the electron exists inside the nucleus or outside the nucleus. Now we have to consider an atomic nucleus of radius say of about say 10 to the power of minus 14 meter. Okay. So if an electron is confined to the nucleus which has a radius of the order say 10 to the power of minus 14 meter, the maximum uncertainty in its positions will be of the order of say delta x max is equal to 10 to the power of minus 14 meter. So according to Heisenberg uncertainty principle, delta x max into delta p minimum is equal to h by 4 pi. So here delta p minimum is equal to h by 4 pi into 1 by delta x max. So substitute the value of h and delta x here. So after substituting, the value of delta p is equal to 5.26 into 10 to the power of minus 21 kg meter per second. So this is what the value of delta p minima that is calculated. So here the value of P minimum is approximately equal to 5.26 in 10 to the power minus 21 kg meter per second. And now by considering the equation for energy, that is from theory of relativity, the equation is given as E is equal to square root of P square C square plus m naught square C to the power of 4. So here m naught square C to the power of 4 is very much lesser than P square C square. That's why the second term in the equation is neglected, and the rest mass of the electron is found to be 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg, and C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, and hence the value of E can be written as square root of P square C square, that is equal to Pc. Now we have to substitute the value of P and C in this equation. Then the value of energy minimum is calculated as 9.9 million electron volts. So this is what the value of energy associated with the electron. Thus, for an electron to exist inside the nucleus, its energy must be at least 9.9 million electron volt. But experimentally it is observed that during beta decay process, the beta particle emitted by a radioactive nucleus is never having energy exceeding 4 million electron volts. So as the minimum energy of electron, if it is present in the nucleus, is 9.9 million electron volts. So it clearly explains that electron does not exist inside the nucleus. So this is what the explanation given by Heisenberg, and we proved that electron does not present inside the nucleus. If the energy of the emitted beta particle is closer to 9.9 million electron volt, then we can conclude that electron is exist inside the nucleus. Since the energy of the emitted beta particle, that is electron, is 4 million electron volt, then it is clearly shows that electron does not present inside the nucleus. Now let us consider a problem. Problem number 1. An excited atom has an average lifetime of 10 to the power of minus 8 seconds. During this period, it emits a photon and returns to the ground state. What is the minimum uncertainty in the frequency of this photon? So the average lifetime of the atom is given as 10 to the power of minus 8 seconds, that is delta T is equal to 10 to the power of minus 8 seconds, and the value of Planck's constant H is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power of minus 44 joule second. So what is delta mu? That is uncertainty in the frequency of the emitted photon. So we know that delta E into delta T is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi, and further delta E is equal to h into delta mu. Therefore delta mu can be written as delta mu is greater than or equal to 1 by 4 pi delta T. By substituting the value of delta T, we can calculate delta mu is equal to 7.96 into 10 to the power of 6 Hertz. So this is what the value of uncertainty in the frequency of the emitted photon. That is delta mu is equal to 7.96 into 10 to the power of 6 Hertz. Now here is another problem, that is an electron is confined to a box of length 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Calculate the minimum uncertainty in its velocity. So here the value of delta x is given as 10 to the power of minus 9 meter, and h is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second, and mass of the electron 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg. So what is the value of delta V? That is uncertainty in its velocity. So we know that is from Heisenberg uncertainty principle, delta x into delta p is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi, but delta p can be written as m into delta v. Therefore delta v is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi m delta x. Then you have to substitute the value of delta x and h here, and also mass of the electron. So after simplification, the value of delta V is 58 into 10 to the power of 3 meter per second. So this is what the solution for this problem. The problem number 3, a spectral line of wavelength 546.1 nanometer has a width 10 to the minus 5 Newton meter, that is nanometer. Estimate the minimum time spent by electrons in the excited state during transitions. That means a spectral line of wavelength 546.1 nanometer has a width of 10 to the minus 5 nanometer. So you have to calculate minimum time spent by electron in the excited state during the transition. So the value of H given as 6.63 into 10 to the minus 34 joule second. Lambda is equal to 546.1 nanometer, and what is delta T? So we know that delta E into delta T is greater than or equal to H by 4 pi. So delta T can be written as lambda by 4 pi into C. So after calculations, so you have to substitute the value of lambda and C here. Then on simplification, the value of delta T is equal to 1.45 into 10 to the minus 16 seconds. So this is what the value evaluated.